All right. Shalom to the Lord's elect of the nation of Israel. I'd like to begin by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Wa Baha Rachaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone. Salutations and honors to Akim pushing this gospel, this good news, the world over in sincerity and in truth. Adon Ratazah, that is to say, Lord willing. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And hey, man, people are lethal out here now, man. Okay, we see the love of many waxing cold, indeed. Okay, right, and this is just gonna abound, man. There's more iniquity is gonna take place. Okay, desperate measures or desperation is gonna kick in, rather. Okay, you know, and then and then people are gonna just they're ready to lose it. We're seeing it, man. Okay, now this is an article from lawandcrime.com, all right, which was dated on the 8th of March 2024. And you can see the headline for yourself. It says, Mum poured bleach over 1-year-old's face to get him to pass out, supposedly, of quotes, right, before suffocating boy to deletion with her bare hands. Alright, that's just, how could you do that, man? It's pure wicked. The very same living being you carried inside your body in your womb for 9 months, you go and do this. Complete evil and wickedness, man. Right? And this is why judgment from Yahweh Shema Shai must go forth. Okay? So that's the individual. What kind of name is that? Right? Yes, you missy. You missy. Right? And the home where she deleted her 1-year-old son. A 27. 27? That's 27. Rotted. 27. Okay, but who would want to be? How could anyone want to be with someone like this? Look at, look at flipping. What's attractive about that? How could you? How could anyone want to date or impregnate someone like that? How could you even be around someone like that, man, or even be friends with someone like that? So this woman from Iowa, right? This Eve, right? So-called black woman, man. You see, will spend the rest of her life behind bars for torturing and deleting her 1-year-old child last year, dousing the 13-month-old in bleach and other chemical cleaners before manually suffocating the boy to deletion inside of their home. And I have to speak like that because, the YouTube will pick up, the algorithm will pick up certain words, and, it's most likely it'll strike the video. Certain things I can't say here on this platform, you see. So it says, a jury in Dallas County, Iowa, on Thursday found Yemisi guilty on one count of first-degree murder and one count of child endangerment, resulting in being unalive. Court records reviewed by Law and Crime show. According to a probable cause affidavit obtained by Law and Crime officers with the Milwaukee Police Department at about 9:56 in the morning on the 31st of August 2023, last year, responded to a 911 call at a residence located in 200 block of NW Greenwood Place, in regards to an unknown problem, in quotes. Upon arriving at the scene, first responders said they located a juvenile male identified in court documents, right, as DK in an upstairs bedroom in the home. The child had no pulse and was unresponsive. Emergency medical personnel attempted life-saving procedures to resuscitate the boy, but were unsuccessful. He was pronounced unalive at the scene. While in the residence, police said they found several open bottles of bleach and cleaning substances in the area surrounding DK. Officers also detected a strong odor of bleach and other chemical cleaning agents and noted that the bedroom carpet surrounding DK's body was wet, as was the floor of the bathroom connected to the bedroom. And a lot of these cleaning products are very hazardous, to your health. Okay, even when you do your cleaning anyway and things like that, try and go for like, natural, products and natural, you know, items to use, instead of these ones, because it can cause a lot of breathing problems and things like that, man. They're very harmful. All right. So as we go further down, police identified Quito as the victim's mother and brought her to the station to speak with detectives. Investigators said she's confessed to knowingly killing DK in bizarrely brutal fashion. And there's a lot of parents deleting children and vice versa. There's a lot of that going on. So we're surely at the end, surely at the end. During the interview, the individual admitted to holding DK on the ground and pouring bleach or another cleaning substance over his face. Police wrote in the affidavit noting that she did so with the intent to delete DK. When the bleach failed to make DK pass out, police said that Quito decided to delete her son using her own hands. You see, and a lot of it is that self-hatred, okay? Not just towards themselves, but also towards the father of the child. Here it is that the hate, you know, the father of the child, and they see a lot, you know, they may even what's the word now? A lot of it they want to get back at them, or that they hate the things didn't work out between them and their partner, that they want to delete their child because of that. Okay, stuff like that. After pouring said substance on his face, the individual, Quito, utilized her hand to cover DK's nose and mouth, causing him to suffocate and stop breathing. Quito admitted these actions were taken with the intent, the affidavit said. Alright. Quito is currently scheduled to appear in court before Judge Thomas Patrick Murphy on April the 26th for a sentencing hearing. However, under Iowa state law, any individual found guilty of first-degree murder is required to serve a mandatory sentence of life in prison without the possibility for parole. Yeah, man. By that time, the missiles, along with the chariots of the Lord, you know, completely render this place, man. So yeah, she ain't coming out. Alright, Lord willing. Alright, because life is life over there. You see. You know, vexing to hear. Alright, but unfortunately, at the same time, it's judgment on both sides. Okay, because Scripture talks about whoever perished being innocent. Alright, or where were the righteous cut off? So that child, would have done something wicked in their past life to receive judgment in this current life. Alright? That's why you see little children either with certain illnesses or, maybe missing limbs or something might happen, a car crash. That's a judgment, from their past life. Galatians 6 and 7 says, be not deceived. The Most High Power Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Okay? So you may be able to get away with certain things in your past life, but, in the next life, man, that's where judgment plays out on the earth. Okay? Alright? The spirit goes back to the Father in the heavens. You're in the spirit world. He gives you judgment, and then he sends you back down to a new body, right? Which parents make that house when they have intercourse and things like that. And your spirit goes into that body, and then there you are, a soul in that body, and then you live out your judgment on the earth. Okay? So get the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 3, and it reads, even the sea monsters draw out the breast, right? They give suck to their young ones, you see. So even the marine animals, look after their offspring, right? The daughter of my people has become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness, you see. And the nature of an ostrich is when it lays its eggs, it will sometimes, it'll forget where it laid them and things like that. And it may even come back and just trample on them, you see. Right? And that's the nature of of the Israelite woman. More specifically, the southern kingdom women, man. The daughter of my people has become cruel like the ostriches in the wilderness. See? And that's the nature of the ostrich. To leave its eggs there. Right? And, trample on them. You see? is it? Oh, in fact, I know. Uh, Deuteronomy, and this is in the curses. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56 reads, "The tender and delicate woman among you," and at one point, the Israelite woman was tender and delicate, man. All right, especially in the ancient world. Now that the brute beast, all right, they're more masculine, all right, they're ready to brawl, okay, loud voice, overpowering you, argumentative. You see, no real man wants to deal with that, right? Which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eye, meaning her mind, right, shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, right? Just like what we just read about, evil toward her son, man. You see. Verse 57, "And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for the want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates." You see, and cannibalism's coming back, man. And a lot of, a lot of these, babies being born in these times. A lot of, most of these people are born in vain. A lot of these people are born in vain, man. Born to be destroyed. Okay, to be sodden, boiled. All right. And they're gonna eat them, man. They're gonna eat them. Okay. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24. "Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die." Okay, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. We know the woman is the weaker vessel, man. Okay, and no wickedness is as bad as when it's wickedness from a woman, man. It's the worst. Give me any plague of fact that we get that. Sirach 25 and 13, "Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, meaning the mind, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman." You see? So, need I go further? That's self-explanatory, man. Alright? You rather deal with something bad, alright? But the plague of the mind, you don't want that. And you rather deal with something bad than the wickedness of a woman, man. You see? And these things happen, often. Alright? These things happen often. Alright, shalom.